Hi.
It is Zach Sang and the gang. We're hanging out in the studio right now with DNCE. Dance?
Yay!
Hi, guys.
What's up, man?
You guys are great.
Thank you. We're
You're
having
great.
fun already, and there's not even a topic.
We can throw a topic in. Give us a topic.
Your hair. Let's start there. Where did that come from, dude?
Just a happy accident.
What?
Yeah.
You got
Best accident ever.
elaborate on that. What was
I
the accident?
rarely finish anything I start.
Okay.
And so this is just a haircut that I just pieced out on. I just couldn't
Like you were
finish
gonna
it.
buzz it, but then
I
you were like,
had
oh,
it.
this is
It was a $10
tough.
haircut. I had $8.
Hey, it's a symbol for your life. I get it.
You know when you
know?
get in a taxi in Reno and you're like, I have $4. Take me where that will get me.
That's happened to me so many times.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Every Thursday for you, Zach.
Constantly. It's like a cycle. It's deja vu. Joe Jonas.
Oh.
Yeah, you can use that. Yeah. Okay, can we go around the room? Let's introduce everybody.
Sure.
We'll start with you, Jin.
Hi, my name is Jinju. I play guitar.
Hello.
My name is Cole. I don't see a hangover button. Do you have a hangover button?
No.
Oh, these aren't cures. These are just like if you cough.
Yeah,
God,
I'm
you hit
hungover. Should I just hold it down?
Yes.
Just hold it down.
Okay, let's hold it down.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Joe Jonas.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hello.
I'm Jose.
Hi, Jose. Hi, Jack.
Hey, I'm Jack.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You're a drummer?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. How's everything? How do you like working with these guys?
It's a blast, as you can tell. They're all awesome dudes.
He's also a bodybuilder. You can't see it because you're listening.
Wow. That's it. That's what I was looking for, the fact that you've been working out often.
I try.
I could tell.
He played drum.
So, okay, can we talk about how this all happened and how all of you have come together? Because it's like, for me as a Jonas fan, right?
Ooh.
A little, not random because you guys are connected to Joe. You've been there. You were with Jordan Sparks and
Right.
you toured with them.
Yeah, forever.
Yes. How'd you join the picture, Cole?
He
So-
landed from moon.
Yeah. So they all
Literally.
believe in aliens, luckily. So if your mind is open,
You get it.
I kind of felt, like when a stork carries a baby around on a mop stick in the little
Yes.
Of course.
sheet. That's kind of how I was delivered.
Wow.
But it was by Alf. Remember Alf?
Yes, the 90s television character. Of course.
No, I met him in a completely random interstellar way, and we all became family really quickly.
I mean, that's special. I mean, it does. Obviously super well. Bonding and meshing and having chemistry with a group of people is not the easiest.
No, it's not.
How did you know that you guys had it here?
I'll show you.
He just sniffed Joe.
How do I smell?
Like at least $100.
Like Old Spice, right? It's a good 15. $15.
If I was to put a dollar amount on your stench, it would be $100.
The price is right.
But I mean, when
the
did you
kid
know
is right.
When did you know that the chemistry was here? What
I think
was that for you?
It was pretty immediate. I mean, I'm obviously knowing Jack and Jinju for
Yeah.
years and playing on and off with them and just knowing this idea that I had eventually to do this band at the right timing.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, all right. I called Jack up and I was like, yo, get off your couch. I called Jinju. I was like, get off tour. She was touring with a bunch of different really amazing artists. And then it was like, all right, how do we get this started without the bass?
Yeah.
And some sort of amazing human being. It's just tough to find.
Of course.
And it was really organic. I was writing a bunch of songs with Justin Tranter, who's the lead singer of Seven Precious Weapons.
Yeah.
And Cole was in the band for many years, and he was like, I want you to meet somebody, and brought him by the studio, and it was like, we immediately we realized we were also separated at birth, where we have our favorite worst movie
Yeah.
is we share that randomly.
That's pretty.
Which
that's
is very
strong.
Have you ever seen Surfer Dude?
No.
Matthew McConaughey's Surfer Dude.
Written, directed,
Homework for you,
starred.
Zach.
Matthew McConaughey's Surfer Dude.
It's so good. I mean, it's
It's better on mute.
he watched it.
How high do I
He
need
watched
to
it
be to
3 or
enjoy
4
it?
times on mute first, right?
No, 30 or 40.
And then he watched it with volume. He was like, wait, this is amazing. I watched it because a friend of mine's in the movie.
Okay.
And so I was scanning through TV and I was like, oh, wow, she's in this. And I was like, oh, wait. And I had to go straight. 10 minutes in, I bought it and watched it. And I was like, this is the greatest thing. This is a gift from God.
Matthew, if you're listening, just keep living.
Just keep living.
That's it. That's the whole message.
Here's a quick B story.
Yeah.
For years, all I wanted to do was play bongos with Matthew McConaughey on the beach, to the point where I had like a Twitter campaign to make it happen.
Wow.
Also work out with him on the beach, which I thought would be fun, but I thought bongos would be more enjoyable.
Definitely.
It's
Yeah.
still out there. Matthew, if you're listening, which we know you're listening.
Of
You haven't
course.
done it yet?
Not yet.
Oh, I'm
It's
gonna
a
make
goal.
that happen. For
Just
you.
like your thing, we're not going to talk about, but
when you
What's
said
your goal?
I didn't, we
You
don't have to
brought
talk
it
about
up.
He's got many
if
goals.
if I tell
If
you,
he tells it, then it's blown, but he'll tell you when it
it's
happens.
a ninja samurai.
Okay, I'll make that deal with
story.
you. So
Yeah.
when and if you
When it
achieve
happens,
it,
I will come back and I will tell you.
that's cool with me.
It would need to be a 6 to 7 hour time block.
That's fine.
Okay.
You know, just
Yep.
in advance. Like, let me
You
know.
will be so proud of me.
Okay.
The listeners too.
Oh, I'm really. I can hear it in their
Is it like
voice.
it's like the plot of Kill Bill? Like that's like your goal.
It basically is, but it involves farts.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about
Hey
it.
now.
This rocks.
We just listened to the whole story from my house to here, which was about like a 40-minute drive.
Like,
so.
how are you? Like, okay, are you now based in LA? All of you?
Yeah, we all live here. Yeah.
Are you living together? Are you living separately? Are you like? How much time do you spend with each other?
We spend right now. It's quite a bit. I mean, it's
Yeah.
been like we're doing like shows, a lot of like showcases right
Mm-hmm.
now, and I mean, starting I guess in November, it's like we're off and running. We just announced that we're doing a bunch of shows in December, and we have some shows maybe in November. So it's like we're sticking together quite
Cool.
a bit. So it's long days, but luckily, and I know this is like, you know, everybody says this, but it's true. Like we do really get along. We get to
Of
hang.
course.
We get to have fun with and. We keep it light. I think with anything you do, you want to keep it fun, or it's just like gets obviously like boring or annoying. And for us, this is like we love playing music and we take that
Yeah.
seriously, but everything else is just fun.
What is it like for you starting up a band again? Like, is it kind of like, is it weird to you to be making treks to radio stations, to doing showcases? I mean, this is stuff that you did like over a decade ago now.
It's exciting to do it up all over again. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I think to have like an opportunity to come out as like a new artist is sometimes it can be like, you know, a stressful idea, but for me, I don't know. I think I walk into it humbly, where it's like this is a gift that I get to do it again. Luckily, we live in a world where we can recreate ourselves and do more music. So
It's pretty crazy.
yeah, I think for a lot of people, it's like it's scary to do stuff like that, or they're used to like
Yeah.
playing arenas or whatever. But for me, I'm like, you know what? This is like something that I'm very passionate about, and you know, music is music.
Who do you speak to before you actually get into something new? Like, do you go to someone? Do you go to your manager? Do you go to Nick? Do you go to your dad? I mean, and say that I want to get back into it? Has it never really ended for you?
I mean, after the brothers, as we like,
Yeah.
you know, split up, it was like 2 years of trying to like kind of finding what it was. I wanted to do music, but I wasn't sure what
Yeah.
it was by myself or it was a band, and so just creating and that process. And once it was like the music kind of lend itself to go this way, it was like pretty quickly. It was like, all right, this is a band, and I got to figure out where this will go.
Yeah, no, okay, because Cake by the Ocean is so freaking unique. Like, could you walk me through this creative process, like how it came together? Yeah. I mean, lyrics aside, I mean, everything around it is f***ing awesome.
Thank you very much.
It sounds like nothing else that I'm playing right now, which is great.
Thank you, man.
So what is that collaborative process between, you know, the four of you? How does that work? Who comes with what?
Well, Joe started the whole idea in the world, kind of by himself, and slowly it happened really quickly. Not to speak for you, but it seemed to have just, you know, invented itself really, really quickly. The songs, the vibe, and "Cake by the Ocean," I think, was the song where Joe and everyone involved were like, "Oh yeah, this is it."
Yeah,
you know, this is the feeling. This is the spirit of what DNC is.
For sure.
Like, how many songs do you guys have done right now?
Oh man, I would say done. It would be about 8, but we have like 20 some songs that just have been written.
Wow.
But we're continuing to create. We're not really done. I mean, we're releasing an EP in the end of October, and later on, I think this is your bud. That's fine. No, you're good.
You're good. Hit all the buttons.
And then like early next year we'll do an album. So we have time to like finish it up.
Sweet. Okay. Cake by the Ocean. The story goes that it had something to do with sex on the beach, right?
Pretty much, long story short, working with some amazing producers from Sweden.
Yeah.
They kept confusing Sex on the Beach with Cake by the Ocean.
Makes sense. Not a
And I
thing
was
for
like,
them.
and they were telling the story. I was like, overheard them. I was like, okay, like we got to put that in a song. And it was like the breakthrough day. Like I think it was pretty like a serious like songwriting for like a few days.
Okay.
And then we just had a wacky time writing the song, and it was like drinks were flowing. And it was fun, and then we were like telling stories. There was a story about Naomi Campbell. Every time she like sees Diddy, she will do a catwalk for him.
Okay.
Or he won't let her into his house or a club. And this is like a
Seems
story that
sexist.
my friend has seen. So I know it's true.
Yeah.
And we put that in the song. We say, walk for me, baby. I'll be Diddy. You be Naomi. It's in the chorus.
That's cool.
So it's like stories and like a bizarre situation that kind of came together and came out with a fun pop song.
Now, is that okay? Are you going into this session with the producers knowing what you want to achieve, or is all of this just happening? Like, how much do you go into it with?
Goal, knowing that they're amazing, and it's a big trust factor because it's like you can walk in as an artist like really thinking like you know what you want to be creating, but it's just we I mean the guitar line that you hear, the dun 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 dun.
Yes.
The producers were playing that for 10 years before they even put it in a song.
Wow.
They said, I was like, what is that? And they're like, oh, I don't know, this riff that we can never find a right song for.
That's
Wow.
cool.
So it's like it's combining all those fun like elements and like I said, like just letting loose and you finding your way.
Sweet. I mean, that's pretty. I mean, weird going into that not with your brothers by your side at all.
Yeah, I mean, I've done songwriting without my brothers for a couple of years for other artists, and but yeah, I mean, there's like a different aspect to it. Obviously, with your brothers, I mean, it was just routine. At one point, like we knew how each other worked and what
Exactly.
we came in with a goal, said, okay, let's write a sad song or happy song, whatever. And this is like brand new, so it's like, you know, obviously with these guys and doing it, like you learn a lot, even whether if it's on stage or whatever. Like, I mean, we're still like figuring each other out, like where we're moving. Like, me and Cole have hit each other a couple times.
I hit him in the head with
I think,
my
Have
baseball.
you?
you accidentally slapped her butt on accident last night.
That was an accident.
Completely on accident, right?
Completely.
Yeah.
Are there any like similarities, do you think, between the Jonas Brothers and this band?
I would say we keep it pretty like it's a party.
Yeah.
You know? It's like I remember like the last few years when we were doing it with the brothers. It was like, I mean, we built our own club every night. Like, so after the show, we would have a tent where it was just like beer pong and
That's it.
Like, and I think it's gonna be like on a level like 20 with us, but it's like definitely like. It's a good time, and I think that's the biggest similarity. I think there's some music qualities that are similar, but I think it's different enough.
You know, is that something that you've learned over the years to have like a solid work-play balance? Because I feel like someone like you, you've been doing this for so long, right? You've worked literally 20-hour days. Honestly, like I know, like it's important to have a work-play balance, especially at this point in your life.
Yeah, I think as we're all at this age where, and we've all done it. I mean, we all toured many years, where we can sit back and go like, you remember like we were telling stories, and we're like, shit, like that flew by so quick.
Yeah.
And like there's moments you don't even remember, you know, like you don't take it all in. I mean,
of course.
I had crazy stories of people I've been on stage with or like being in the same room with, and then like me now would be like, oh my God, that's crazy. You know, like wake up, you know, film it, take a picture of the guy. I don't know. Like,
you didn't even get a chance to soak it in.
Yeah, I think now it's like we really get like to enjoy every aspect. We were playing in this like club inside of a club in New York for like a week.
That's cool.
And the craziest, wackiest people came through, and like we'll never forget that. Like, that kind of like was a launching pad in New York with saying like, hey, we kept it a secret for a while, and then we said, all right, we're here.
Doing shows like that, does that kind of put you in touch with music a little bit, or at least like the average person's music? Because you're creating music on such a level, right? Like the highest of levels. But to go into a club like that where I'm sure incredible musicians get to play every single weekend, like there's something special about it, no?
Yeah, I mean, you know, you never forget you're never not that 12-year-old kid that's playing in his friend's garage, and then you finally get a gig at, you know, the worst bar you've ever seen, and you show up there and no one comes and your mom's there.
Yeah.
You know, you never lose that. You know what I mean? And you know, that instinct is always inside of you. So you can play stadiums every night, but you can walk into a bar and it's just like, oh yeah, I know what this is.
Yeah.
I know what I have to do.
That's cool.
Unfortunately.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, you turn into an excited kid about music again for sure.
Now, does this? I mean, this project. Let's look ahead to 2016 here, dudes. Like, I feel like you're gonna have a badass year. EP coming at the end of October, maybe a tour. What's on your agenda for 2016?
2016. I mean, we all want to get on the road, so
Yeah.
we're like teasing ourselves with LA and New York right now. We had one Vegas trip that was fun, but it's like we're definitely like anxious to get on the road and get out there and whatever comes our way. I mean, it's not like, again, we're not like picking any venues in particular. We're like, whatever comes our way, like we're happy to play. I mean, we've got an opportunity. We're going to be going down to South America playing a show with Pitbull. So
Awesome.
it's like 2 shows, and it's like, hell yeah, why not? Like, so it's like
Whatever.
And I think that's kind of something that's fun. Like I think we can blend well with really a lot of artists that are out there. Like, meaning tour wise, like I think there's a quality to this as a band that's different and unique and something that I think somebody's going to be want to go check out.
Yeah, and maybe some cool collaborations. Like, I feel like they could work really well with what you guys are doing. People want to be a part of that style of music.
I think so.
It's a live band sound. Is
there anyone that you guys are like dying to collaborate with?
So many people.
Yeah?
Like, so many.
Talk to me, Jinju.
Well, personally, I like to. Is Mike okay?
Yeah, you're on. You're good.
Okay. I have a celebrity crush on Kendrick Lamar.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
So,
Oh, yeah.
It's deep.
Where were we that she was like, no, we have to be there? Where were we that?
Everywhere.
It was like he was playing. Was he playing or something?
I don't know. Like, I just love him so much.
What,
And
what is it about him?
he's just amazing artist.
Yeah.
Like he's rapping, his story, and he's like whatever he does is awesome.
So you grew up in South Korea
Yeah.
playing guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about that. Like, and then you ended up with Jordan Sparks playing for Charlie XCX.
Yeah. I grew up in the church, and I had like family band, Christian band in Korea, and that was my teenager life, like whole time, and playing guitar.
Cool.
In the band. And about like when I was 19, my mom was like, "You need to go to America by yourself." And I said no, because I couldn't speak English at all, and I didn't know what to do. And then, some reason I had a faith, and I came here with guitar, my suitcase, and my faith.
Wow.
And I found this school in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And I started going there, and it's because music school, they have auditioning going on.
Uh-huh.
And accidentally, I did the first audition.
Okay. Accidentally.
Accidentally, yeah.
Okay. So this, you know what? This is special because music spoke louder than anything else. Music was your voice.
Yeah, I literally couldn't speak English at all. Joy, remember? Yeah. And, I just literally, walked to the director for the audition that day, and I asked him, do you have a spot for me? And he said, you're next.
Wow.
And I played, and I got the call back. And second audition, I got the call back. And third audition, Jordan Sparks walked into me and said, congratulations.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I was like, oh my gosh. Now I'm lead guitar for Jordan Sparks. And my first tour with her was Jonas Brothers World Tour.
Awesome.
That's how I met.
Yeah.
That's an insane story.
Thank you.
Every person on this in this group here brings such great experience, such a different outlook, perspective, and a story. I mean, we talked about it briefly. You played with him, their drummer quit, and then you got a call.
Yeah, I got a call from a friend of mine. I was living in New Jersey, and he had actually played drums on Joe's one of their first records.
Yeah.
So they called him, and he was like, "I don't want to do it, but call this kid." And I was like 19 and my first semester of college, and
Wow.
I got a call on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
By the tour manager, and he was like, "So meet on Thursday night, and then the first show's on Friday." And I was like, "What? What about rehearsal? What about all this stuff?"
It was Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it was Thanksgiving night.
We were
so,
leaving Thanksgiving night, so
Holy
he
crap.
showed up. We shook his hand, and he got on our bus.
Wow.
And then just never left.
This is fate moves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you can't plan this stuff. That's
he had
pretty
to
cool.
learn like whole set in a one day.
Oh yeah,
I didn't mess up badly enough to get sent home.
His first
show,
gig
so.
was his audition. Like, we didn't have at that time. It was like, I mean, that was almost probably close to 10 years
That
ago.
was 2006.
And it was like, we didn't have like time to audition somebody. We were like opening band or whatever at the time. So it was literally like, your audition is the show.
Wow.
So he'd like listen to our music and then played, and he played well enough to like, you know, we kind of kept him help him through, but he'd like, we were really impressed. We're like, all right, he knows his stuff. So
In a day. Hell yeah.
See you later, Mom.
Excuses. By college.
almost famous.
Okay, Cake by the Ocean, when you decide like that this is going to be a contender for a single, who do you play it for?
Oh man, well, it was the first song that was kind of completed that was like teed up, and I think we just kept trying to like beat it. And then
Okay.
it was like a lot of songs we're all really proud of, but I think it was that moment is like, this one's just got some special sauce on it.
Whose ears do you trust at this point?
Oh man, I trust
Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey's ears.
Totally.
Obviously.
Like, his delicate, beautiful ears. I trust his ears, and then I would say, there's this amazing human being, Charlie Walk.
Of course.
Amazing human being, Philly Mac, who manages us. He's
Two great people.
He's incredible, and those two guys together, like,
They know.
jumping on tables, and like, they're like a force to be reckoned with. They're just amazing, and they're the two ears that are definitely like, they're like, this is it. We're gonna like blow this out of the water.
Charlie's eyes and his hands, when you know they go up and his eyes open wide, it's a hit.
Oh yeah,
You know?
you know it.
It becomes
just
a thing.
listen. You don't want to like go against his word. I don't know what will happen.
So are you going to Nick? Are you going to Demi with the single?
Yeah, definitely. Nick, you know, we play each other everything.
Yeah.
So like, if it's a demo to a finished record, like mix on a mix, we're constantly playing each other music.
Has there like been a point yet? And we're gonna do our cake decorating contest in a second. But I really want to know, like, has there been a point yet where like you've had to like pinch yourself and say, "Holy shit! Like, look at me, Nick and Kevin. We've done really well for ourselves, and we're still making music.
Oh yeah,
for over a decade now.
No, it's
like that's insane.
It's a great feeling. You know, I was talking to another artist, and I don't think, and it was funny because they didn't know that like. And it's fine, but they didn't know that like I've been doing this for almost 10, 15 years, you know? And I say that being like, not like bragging, just because I'm just blessed to be able to still do it. You know, I think it's tough for people to even release second albums these days or second singles. So it's cool that like here we are, both in it, supportive, and you know, my older brother, he's doing amazing stuff, and so it's cool to see that we're all doing our own thing, and we have that support.
Is there one thing that you learned from all of that that you can really like, that's tangible to you, that you're actively implementing in this new project?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's something that now it makes a lot of sense. We used to say it forever, but our dad said it to us when we were kids. It was live like you're at the bottom, even if you're at the top.
Yeah.
And not that we were ever at the top, but I think it's one of those things. It's like it can easily go away, so you have to treat everybody right, and you know, it's like walk into things with no ego.
He said that to me on a call once. Your dad's a really great guy.
Really? Oh,
yeah,
cool.
very
Nice.
smart dude.
He said it to you.
I mean, like we in passing, we were
Oh,
talking
okay, got
about.
it. I thought he called. He's like, I need to tell you something.
Oh, yeah, I got just one word of wisdom. No, it's like mid-conversation talking about something else.
That's cool.
Okay, let's do this. Cake by the Ocean is the single, so we thought, why don't we do, a cake decorating piece? So we're going to do it in a sec. Give us a second to set up. We'll reset everything.
Okay.
We'll be back.
Cool.
Yeah.